So him being an ally,
Yes,
maybe
we're
I don't need to
online!
worry about fighting him.
Wonderful. Marvelous, I love you.
That's wishful thinking.
Good, let's wait for a few people to join. So, right now there's 0 people watching. That's in numbers 0.
Wow, I'm scared.
Yeah, this is spooky. It's probably only ghosts and they don't count as people.
It's gonna be fine. Also, I put on in the background, like, the background music from the Ghost Dungeon in Persona Q.
Oh.
So people...
Oh.
Because I thought that was fitting. So we can at least pretend that this is about Halloween.
Of course. It's just spectacular, so it's gonna work.
While we wait, I'm gonna find a house, Dr. House fic.
Oh god, yes, please!
Yeah, good luck, man.
Oh god, there's somebody in the chat. Somebody's in the chat. Hey there! Wait, how can we have somebody in the chat if it says 0 people watching?
That's what I'm saying. It's spooked. I mean, it's a ghost.
2 people watching. Midnight Rockruff, hello! Midnight Rockruff asks, what is the scariest tarot card? That is a good question.
The scariest, huh?
I'd say the moon, because it's
I'd say...
what would you say?
I would say the tower, because it's the one I always dread to find in any reading ever.
That's right, if you get the tower, it pretty much means you're screwed. There's no other way to interpret that one.
Yeah, unless it comes reversed, and then you can believe it means something more benevolent.
Or it means you're extra screwed.
Yeah, that could mean it too, I suppose.
And now Midnight Walkwith asks, which is worse, the devil or death? The devil. The devil.
Yeah, the devil for sure. Death is usually nicer because it doesn't mean death in a physical sense. It means death of something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty good. I like seeing it in readings.
Oh, hey there, Kurt Richard. Anyway, I need to find my words. Okay. Hello, you guys. Nice to see you here. What we're gonna do today is, of course you can still ask questions in the chat as always. I'll try to get to them when I can. But the main point of today is, I mean, I have wonderful assistants here who can also help with answering stuff. But the main point today is, and I need to get to my point. The main point today is that we are going to read fanfiction. Because it is Halloween, and we're gonna do something scary, and there's nothing scarier than how terrible fanfic can be. Midnight Rockruff asks, how do you pronounce Hierophant? Hierophant.
Is it like that? I pronounce Hierophant.
Yeah,
but
Hierophant. Actually, nobody knows! Midnight Rockruff also says, read Persona fanfic. Well, I was trying to find one, I even asked Perch for some suggestion, but...
Oh, I'm on it.
Just a minute.
Take a triple.
Oh, please.
I am all on it.
Please do. I seem to remember Persona 4 fanfic with Shadow Naoto dissecting someone. That was...
Oh, please. I want that.
Yeah, but I didn't find it today though. I found it.
I'll look for it.
Okay, thanks.
Do you know what the name is?
Oh wow, it's been months. I very occasionally, and by that I mean every fortnight.
Sorry for that.
It's fine.
So basically,
is everything okay?
Somebody came in. Well, a member of my family came in and suddenly wanted paper from me. Anyway, Persona fanfic, yeah, I was trying to find something. Did you find something, Triple?
I'm looking.
The problem is Persona fanfics tend to be way too competently written.
Triple, it sounds a little bit like you don't believe this.
Let me just say that if there was a tarot card representing my belief, it would be reversed.
Good answer.
Good answer. So, I hope, by the way, chat, I have a question to the chat. Do you hear the background music I turned on? Just to make sure I'm not having that running for no point, for no reason. Right now it's pausing, but yeah, it's starting up again. Good.
And hopefully it doesn't go over any of our voices.
I turned it on really softly. It's
That's for the best then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, nice. They hear the background music, great. So, the reason we're doing this today, we're gonna... I started this sentence wrong. Well, we are off to a wonderful start. Basically,
Oh dear.
and I need to stop saying basically. I always say basically.
You also get caught up on what you say.
Yes, I do. I do. I just wanted to do something really cool and scary for you guys, and I was like, nothing is scarier than how weird people can be when they write fanfic. I mean, I'm the best example. So, one thing I just want to make entirely clear is I even put a note for this in the top corner of the stream is, this stream is not going to be for harassing the people who wrote those fanfics. This is definitely not, like a lot of these fanfics are going to be bad, no question about it. Oh, Kurt Richard says the nice sprite. Thank you, I edited a hat on it. Midnight Walk.
Oh, you did? Oh, I have to see that actually.
Yeah, I didn't show you guys yet. Sorry. It's just from me. I wanted to put you guys in costumes as well, but I didn't have the time. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm not wearing any costume either. We don't have Halloween here, or not officially anyway.
Yeah. So, what does Devil Tarot mean? Asks Midnight Rockruff. P.S. Will you continue to contextualize? Of course I'm continuing that one, don't worry. Of course I'm continuing that one, it's just that these videos take a lot of time to make and I'm a working girl, I'm busy. But I'm working on the Lovers one. Actually, Triple is gonna help me out with that one. We have great plans. So, it's coming along nicely, so wait a little bit, the Devil will come up as well. Midnight Rockruff also asks, have you seen Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic? Probably in response to me us saying that there's too competently written fanfic.
But you said that about Persona, specifically.
I'm confused. Whatever, maybe we should start reading, because we have 3 people watching and we don't want to disappoint them.
Alright, which one should we start with then? You're the boss. Call the shots.
Triple, I'll pass this question on to you. Which one should we start with? We have a nice selection.
Well, the bunch of H1 is the one
We're starting right from the top. Well, probably it's best to do that while my vocal cords are still intact, so good. The rules, let's lay some ground rules. Each of us presents one fanfic. The person who presents the fanfic has to be the narrator. All other voices are decided as we read.
Okay.
Got it. Good. And before we start, Midnight Rockruff asks, where are you from? I like your accent. I don't know which one of us this is turned to, so I'm from Austria.
I'm from Sweden, but I haven't said anything, so it can't be me.
Also, despite, Neni's accent is unique, even for Austrian people. It's cute, I know. I like it too.
Also, Wendy is Brazilian. So we're all from vastly different places, and we all have our own weird accents, and my accent is Neni.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, hello, Miles Edgeworth. Perfect.
My favorite.
So, let us begin. So, the ground rules say that I need to be the narrator for this one. So, this is a kind of famous, pretty famous Harry Potter fanfiction called... But most people just call it 30H's.
When you showed it to us, I didn't realize it had over 1,000 reviews. I'm impressed.
Yeah, this one is kind of known as like the masculine version of My Immortal. The author has since outed themselves as a troll. So this is a troll fic, but it's hilarious, so we're still gonna do it. And without any further ado, let's go into this. Dobby relished his groin-sauced roar as he withdrew the flesh-choked blade from the astronaut's ruined skull. He turned to Harry, thrusting his bloody retina-covered pelvis with elfin fervor.
Right.
Who's gonna be Dobby?
Good start.
Yeah, good start. Now I'll do it. How does Onion taste, Master?
Harry spat out an eyeball.
Like some kid with eyes.
Dobby ducked, an astronaut's poison-barbed fist, digging his groin saw into the beast's abdomen and letting the spray of viscera wash over his elven space armor. The skull's eye sockets on his shoulder grew brilliant with an infernal cast and vomited a bolt of light through an astronaut. He was thrown back against the death wall, his flesh boiling in another dimension. Harry slapped Dobby, who giggled. Giggled! I said he giggled.
Yeah, Dobby giggled.
Oh, it was Dobby that giggled, not Harry. Okay.
Harry reminded himself to kill him later.
Master, look out!
Dobby's groin saw screamed as it flew off the armor, rocketing through the air like an early dream of mankind. It flew through 3 astronauts, who dropped their hell spears as the saw cut a hole in the ground beneath them, so they fell to hell forever.
Do you think Harry has a spell to remind himself of what to do?
No, there's an object for that. I'm sure. The Rememberal. Yes, there we go.
Next.
The Rememberal.
So this was very short, so we're going on to the next chapter.
Oh dear.
Miles wrote in the chat, Jesus, Dobby is going full psycho! You think? I think we're not even scratching the surface yet.
Now, Dobby.
Dobby knelt before his master. Harry withdrew his guitar, Fuck Slayer, from a dimension where all screamed for naught. Roared from the silver heart of heaven's false promise, laced with vessels that pulsed with angels' menstrual blood. Hewn from the horns of Satan's generals, it laughed as it was set loose, a laugh that only Harry could hear but no one could share. Harry swung the guitar through Dobby's chicken neck. He took the head of his fallen dwarf slave and tore open his stomach, stuffing the head inside. Harry vomited and summoned a great meteor from space to smash into Hogwarts and kill everyone there, for no reason at all. A vision then appeared. It was Dumbledore, entombed in his cursed mummy armor, calling Harry from his moon base, which wasn't on the moon.
Harry, you must rock the fuck out.
Harry channeled his rage through Fuck Slayer. The angel
I'm Britishly angry, I am.
The angel blood boiled as he summoned the great meteor, swatched with the blood of the tiny fucklings at Hogwarts, leapt onto it and flew into space. He encased the entire meteor in a wreath of holy fuck fire. There's a lot of fucks in this chapter. And flew through Mercury, killing the flower out of it. Then he sent Mercury's carcass into Venus, killing the dingly huck out of it and making every vagina in the galaxy explode. And inside every vagina, a booby sang immortal life's fleeting precipice.
That word.
That word. Harry then did fly his meteor through space, punching astral vampires in half with his fists, encased in fuckfire and throwing their ruined heads into the past, where they bit cavemen on the Mars, so that history changed and now there are vampire cavemans on Mars. Harry received another vision from Frumblegore, who was having tea and trumpets with the president of Pangaea.
That's
another vision, but Frumblegore isn't a character. He appears first time here.
That's dumb.
Oh, true. True.
Let's just assume he's Dumbledore.
No, we can't make assumptions. This is clearly established to be Frumblegore, his cousin.
Yeah,
let's just assume he's a very similar voice then.
Oh, that is true. Good thinking, Neni. Why did you think of that? Let's go. Careful, have tea, Harry.
You know how I hate trumpets!
Kurt Richard in the chat. I'm blaming you for my nightmares tonight. Me too.
Yeah, this is scary. This is very scary.
Miles Edgewood in the chat. The fuck fire, so Harry has herpes.
Suddenly, that explains a lot.
This is...
Midnight Rockworth in the chat. As the Fool has infinite possibilities, so do fanfics too. Bad.
Good point.
Bad that means that they also have some really bad possibilities.
It's Fool in reverse.
The Chester. This fanfic was written by Adachi, confirmed. Or maybe by spoiler character from Persona 5. Who knows? They both are messed up enough for it.
I wrote this in jail.
That was impressive. That was way more visceral, kind of spooky than I expected.
Let's do a third chapter before we move on to the next fanfic.
Do it.
The fanfics.
Harry slammed his book shut. It wasn't really a book, because the pages were made of lasers, and the words were made of headless women making godless love to dragons made of motorcycles, but it was still reading.
So, what you're saying is that this is holograms out of ladies who ride on motorcycles.
Yes.
Maybe this is
Sure.
Is that how it works?
Who is even? I guess this is Harry.
Yeah, this is Harry.
Dumbledore, if you don't stop, we'll starve. And no one will be around to kill everyone in the universe if we get around to bringing everyone back to life after we kill them.
I am no longer Scrumblegort.
Okay, good. Now I don't even know anymore. And let's just... The character formerly known as Dumbledore will always be voiced by Wendy, as I decree.
No, it's just different family members always coming in.
It's voiced by Leonardo DiCaprio, voiced by Randy.
Perfect.
There we go.
The ancient man dropped some of the planet he was juggling.
The worlds have shifted. I am Dumbo Cup of the Dark Meal.
He flexed one of his legs, which was made of pistols, and kicked the planet in half.
Is that me?
I think so.
I guess so. It is British, so...
Buggy Dark Meal, faggot of 1,000 suns.
Dumblecup sniffed.
And one of it. It is a sin should a man feel like forgarting a sun or 1,000. Why should the suns heave through the void, if not to be skewered by porno or flagpoles?
Sure. Fun fact, when you go to the prologue that the author wrote like several years later, the author actually apologized for all the homophobic slurs in this specific chapter.
Only this one. Okay.
Oh, that's what you should be apologizing for.
Yes! Harry he cast a glance at the book. Unsavory sounds emanated from the particularly damned chapter. He was hungry. He looked at the nearby...
It must be this chapter.
He looked at the nearby cup. It had faded brown film on the bottom. He thought about jumpets.
Bloody jumpets, I hate them.
So, before we move on to the next fanfic, let's let this one simmer a little bit. And I take a look at the chat. So, first of all, Miles Edgeworth, in response to our suggestions as to how this fanfic was conceived, that would make so much sense. And I agree. Midnight Warcraft, this fanfic should burn like Neni Line's hope that Mikoto's older sister would be the Empress. Makoto, but yeah, why wasn't Saya playable? Why wasn't Saya playable? I see you agree. Miles Edgeworth, truly horrific. I don't even know to what part that was referring again.
Everything.
Kurt Richard, we lost so many good theories to P5 canon. Never forget.
Rest in spaghetti.
Midnight Warcraft, don't worry, we've heard all the slurs before. Miles Edgeworth, the homophobic slurs weren't my main concern for some reason. Kurt Richard, me too.
Yes.
And now
yes.
Midnight Warcraft wants to ask me how I feel about Haru being the Empress. Actually, I wrote about this already on my blog. I just think Haru is a non-presence in the game to me. I talked about this before, so she fits the archetype, but she's not that interesting a character that I could go into long detail about how she fits it.
She appeared too late, I think.
Yeah, she appeared way too late.
She got the 8th character curse of not being interesting. Or not getting many scenes either way.
I mean, Naruto was interesting, but yeah...
Yeah, but she didn't get many scenes either. Until the spin-offs.
Yeah, that's... Haru could really use a few spin-offs fleshing her out. But yeah, she does fit the archetype because the Empress is all about the mother. Being a mother.
Oh, yeah.
Midnight Warcraft didn't know about what I saw about it before because they unsubscribed to my blog. Well, now you know that I write on that. Anyway!
Well, there's your problem. Subscribe to the blog.
Anyway, next fanfic. Which one should we go with next?
Mexico.
Mexico. Wonderful. Alright, my dear friends, then let us move on from this insanity to the next insanity.
So, for the viewers, this one I will narrate.
Wonderful.
Nice.
And also, I want to see if you have any requests for how the narration should be voiced.
Good. Yeah, dear chat, we will do some talking here while you guys give us some requests as to how the narration for this one should go. You have heard Triple's wonderful voice.
I hope it's something completely unrelated to Mexico, like make a Scottish accent through the whole thing.
I can't work miracles.
The only hint that I will give for this one is that it's a Super Smash Bros. Fanfic. Allegedly. Allegedly.
I mean, then I hope the chat says Smash Bros. Voiceover guy.
Midnight Warcraft, you know what's scarier than bad fanfics? My future. That's sad for you, guy.
I believe in you.
We all believe in you.
Yeah, come on.
We all believe in you. Even on tonight, the scariest of nights.
Hey, don't put words in my mouth. I never said I believed in them. That said, I believe in you. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Kurt Richard. Smash Bros. Voiceover guy.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
That booming voice though, that's good.
I will do it. I will do it.
Midnight Warcraft, this could use more funny accents.
I will do Smash Bros. Voiceover guy in a British accent.
Okay, God. Whip your voice.
You decided it didn't work miracles, but clearly.
No, but I can work myself to death trying.
That's true.
Okay, then let's do this. Triple if you may.
I start from episode?
Probably. Yeah.
Yes.
The others are just listing what I assume are the actors playing each character.
Okay. Episode 316! It was a dark, foreboding early afternoon in 8-4. Much like any other, Wet Bowser had just finished his morning ritual of mowing his lava and was about to embark on his daily constitutional when he caught a glimpse of something poking out from his mailbox. A brief flicker of excitement danced across his turtle face as he realized it was an envelope! Wet Bowser, embossed in fancy gold cursive lettering on the front. He hastily tore open the letter with one claw and began to read.
Dear Wet Bowser, we are pleased to inform you that you are cordially invited to attend the grand opening of Phase 3 of our newest Ledique Resort, facilities in sunny Defilo Island, just off the coast of Costa Rica in Mexico. Good to know the location of that.
Yes.
Now we know. It's official.
You will enjoy 8 days and 7 nights of free of charge after participating in a brief tour of the resort, during which you will be offered an opportunity to buy into and become a VIP member of our exclusive programme. We welcome you to invite friends and family, and free upgrades will be available to you if they sign up as well. We look forward to seeing you, Greg, for Presidente of Mexico.
Okay.
For President of Mexico. It's still going for President then.
Yeah.
Does it still help his campaign? Of course.
Yes.
Well, who's Bowser?
Should I do Bowser?
Yeah, you do Bowser.
I don't know how to do all the grrrr.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
take it back!
Perfect. Wet Bowser! Exclaimed, taken aback. He knew just who to invite, and he couldn't wait to deliver the good news as he hurried back to the castle.
He realized he had no one to give the news. Sorry.
He picked up the phone and called up his old college roommate, Joel, who lived in space. After a few rings, a voice on the other end said,
Hello, Mr. Market Steak and Loop. How can we serve you today?
Yeah, give me an order of steak and a 20-ounce diet. Hey, wait a minute. Crow Tiroba, is that you? Put Joe on the phone. I need to speak to an adult.
But Uncle Bowser!
I'm not sure why you adopted your Bowser voice, it's perfect. Crow! Whined. Bowser was about to grumble a response when he heard a friendly, familiar voice on the line.
But before we decide who Joel is, Midnight Rockworth asks if Bowser can be Scottish.
That's I mean, Triple works his voice way better than I can barely do any voice at all. I mean, I can try something.
I tried to do a Scottish accent before and I failed. I can't even do a Scrooge McDuck. So I'm sorry.
It's a Bowser, it is. That's Irish.
Okay, we're not competent enough in Scottish for this, we're sorry. Anyway, who's gonna be Joe? Oh, why is it script style now?
Well, because it's easier to write that way.
Yeah.
You can expect them to put effort into it.
I mean, it's like a codec call in Metal Gear Solid. It's like they're talking on the phone.
Yeah, that's how the scene is happening right now. Just imagine the codec.
Well, in the interest of preserving Triple's dulcet voice, I'm gonna do Joel. Hello, who am I speaking with?
Hey bro, it's Wet Bowser.
Hey, how long it's been, man?
Joe, what have you up to?
Oh, you know, just watching some movies with the bots, getting ready for our next invitation exchange. How about you? Invention exchange? Who's Joel?
Kal-El's dad, obviously.
Huh.
Apparently, yeah. I can just think of a Swedish man, the one from Wine Sauce, Joe.
I don't know what talking about robots, so I'm just like, is this Eggman or is it Dr. Wily?
Do an Eggman voice for him.
Okay, I'll try. Oh, you know, just watching some movies with the bots, getting ready for our invention exchange. How about you?
Well, I was just finishing up my garden today and I got a letter in the mail. I'm going on a free vacation. And you're coming along. Bring the bots too.
Oh god, it's Super Mario Sunshine, isn't it?
Really? Well, that's great.
Stop by my place around 5. You just remember how to get to my place in Darkland.
You're actually doing this, Scott?
Yeah, I got to.
Oh, I did Murphy? I'm sorry, I didn't.
This is perfect!
It was morphing on its own, I swear. I guess I had it on the back of my mind, I suppose.
Nah, it's okay. I'll just map quest it.
Sounds terrific. See you then.
In another room.
What is cheatsy?
It's a cheater. Of course, I don't get it.
I'll just assume that Cheatsy has a really annoying voice. Eavesdropping vacation! Ha! This gives me a wild and crafty idea.
The craftiest of ideas.
The next day, Wet Bowser and YOLO and the bots went to Mexico! The airport was nice, and they got nuts on the plane. But little did they know of the trouble that was brewing. Oh, Mario.
Okay, this is gonna be good.
Oh, God.
This has to be triple, I'm sorry.
I can try. Okay, guys, make sure you keep your fanny packs in the front this time.
Okay, that was good, thank you.
I can't even do Mario right now.
Who's Bubba Fett? Oh god, not Bubba. I never saw... okay, I'll have to out myself here. I never saw the movie.
He's a generic guy.
I mean, even if you saw the movie, you'd barely remember him because he's so little. He appears so little on it, but you know, he's still good. I guess we consider a good character, but yeah.
That was not my fault.
Yeah, sorry, we made.
Where did all these characters come from?
Well, you know.
I don't even know who half of these people are.
Yeah, I'll just do a generic voice for this one.
Yeah.
I'll just do a generic voice for
Well, at
this
least
one.
we made it. That's what really counts. Now where did Trell and the rest of them go? I can't believe they left us.
Before anyone could reply, Dr. Grant walked up to his colleague and grasped his shoulder reassuringly.
But that's not what I'm gonna do. Well, the guy at the airport said that the resort is just past the mangrove.
Ah, mamma mia!
You know.
Eerie noises come out from the mangroves.
Oh god, I know this character. He was in the Aladdin cartoon. What was that?
Let's keep moving before something bad happens.
This is narration.
Elsewhere, Wet Bowser and the gang were just getting into their suite when they began to quarrel over who got to sleep in what room with who.
And now we have MST's 3K characters.
Do they have an accent?
It's that, Joel! It's that!
Oh.
What the hell? Okay.
This makes sense.
Oh.
Okay, I think Tom Sara sounded British.
Damn it. Triple help.
Triple do it.
Squirrel, Crow's not letting me hide in the sink. Because got the window seat on way down, so I got to sleep in the sink.
I don't even remember. Crow is also like a robot from MST3K. I didn't even know. Why MST3K? I'm sorry, I'm dying.
Well, this is you're
because
right.
Bowser's going to Mexico. That's why.
Yeah, there we go. This is really spooky in a way that I never thought possible.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try Crow. I need the window because of my heart condition. We've been over this.
Not programmed for sarcasm.
No, you guys. No, he's a usual guy. No, you guys. You can both have the sink. Look, there's 2 sinks.
Okay, everyone say yay.
3,
Yay!
3,
Oh, sorry.
2, 1. Yay!
Yay!
Wet Bowser went into his room and opened his suitcase, only instead of his clothes tumbling out, 7 Koopa kids tumbled out. At first he was confused, and then he raged with a capital R.
What is this?
Nice.
He raged. Yeah, I never to be able to tell. Oh my god.
Who's gonna be Ludwig?
I'll try. We came along too. You never take us on vacation after that trip. They're going Scottish again.
After
King Dad? That's because it was horrible. You are a disappointment. I could bring you just about now.
You what?
But Daddy!
Oh, this isn't Red Bowser, this is Bowser.
Yeah, where did he come from? I did a completely different voice. Okay, fine. You can come along, but you have to come to the orientation too.
Wow, the range on your voice, Randy. From Wet Bowser to Bowser.
Yeah, thank you. It is very subtle, actually. I know it doesn't sound like him, but you know, it's very different.
7.
Okay.
Elsewhere, in the mangroves.
No.
Now it really is different.
Can I do him? Can I do him?
Please.
Yes, please do this.
I'm gonna sound like Bowser, but dry.
Everything is going according to my plan.
Wasn't Dry Bowser like a boss enemy in one of those 3DS games?
Yup.
Okay.
He's like a skeleton Bowser.
I get the joke now.
Oh yeah.
I only saw him in Mario Party.
Oh, it's this kind of thing. Who is Tago?
Yes, your evil dryness. Accidentally gave it a German accent.
After unpacking, they thought they should go out to see the beach because it was right there, even though it was really hot outside. When they got outside, there was a fat man sitting at a table under an umbrella, and he looked to be on vacation with his Hawaiian shirt and other clothes.
What's an Edwy?
I guess it's the name, or not.
Is this more MST3K people?
MS3K had 4 characters.
Right.
Edwy is not one of them.
Yeah. I'll just let me think. Don't get cheap on me, Bowser. That was Hamon's mistake. Fine. Base voice.
No. You have to say begrudgingly. No, you have to say the word.
Oh, that word. Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry. I'm very slow. Begrudgingly. Fine. Base voice me.
Then suddenly, Richie Ren ran by, with his arms outstretched, straight into the ocean.
Okay, I'm gonna Google this now, because what the hell is a Richie Ren?
I don't think any amount of Googling can make sense out of this.
But I want to know what a Richie Ren is. It's a Taiwanese singer.
It can be... Yes.
A Taiwanese singer. Ren Shui!
Yeah! I run into ocean.
Yeah, this is fun. I could do this all day.
I could do this all day. We were all having fun when, oops, inside Joral's head.
Joral.
Kill your friends and dump them.
Kill your family.
Well, we're speaking in tongues here. Very good.
Yes.
Crow. Joel, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, bro. I guess I'm not used to this heat out here. Okay, if you say so.
The next day, everyone went to the orientation. It lasted over 48 hours, and they ended up having to buy a lot of timeshares. But after that, they all had fun on their vacation and came together as friends.
Especially over the stock market from the sound of it.
Stock trader Shun!
I still need to go to that.
Even Wet Bowser and Edgar, who were the worst of enemies before.
Which Edgar? I know a lot of Edgars. Which one? What is
that guy?
I like that the crew includes Mario, and no, Edgar is the worst enemy of Bowser. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
They went to the beach, shopping and drinking. And they made a lot of new friends, like Bear Grylls. And ate a pelican at the airport.
Very important.
They were all getting into the plane when a mysterious golden-haired stranger approached.
So, guys, I need the right to wait for.
Elliot is allowed on the plane despite the pilot's protests.
That's not
Upon takeoff, in the air, a huge sandstorm is brewing out of nowhere. Elliot, who is sitting next to Rosalina, gets up to talk to the pilot about going back to an alternate route. Not route or route, just route. That's in, you know the truth. Okay.
They were discussing maps. It's fine. You planning to fly over the storm? I believe you're too heavy. That was okay.
Nailed it.
Shut up and
Okay, no, you.
Shut up and get back on your seat.
Well, it's multiple towns, so that was fine, really.
Yeah.
We need narration.
Settling down to Rosalina.
We won't make it. You're overweight.
Who's what even?
Bear Grylls. Don't you know? He got he showed up as a friend that they got, and they ate a pelican.
Okay.
I assume he is Australian for no reason.
It's alright. I can get out of here.
The plane enters this huge storm and starts shakaying violently. It is unsure whether the plane will crash as it goes deeper into the eye of the storm. The end?
What? Whose idea?
This is the greatest fic ever made.
So let's take a look at the chat. Because I saw some questions.
I bet everyone's like, what the fuck is this? And
I bet everyone left in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Okay, Midnight Rockruff asks the strangest question. Can anyone do a Swedish accent?
I'm giving it all I got.
Triple is Swedish, so you're heard it.
I am.
He doesn't sound like he has an accent though. Or at least I don't feel.
We are eating these fanfics.
To be fair, I don't think I can do an Austrian accent. I mean, I can try, but I don't really sound like Schwarzenegger.
I mean, you can't have an accent when you want to.
Then I don't want to. Just done.
You just have to really pay attention to what you say.
That sounded Scottish just now.
Well, it is Swedish, I can assure you.
I believe it.
Thank you.
Ugh.
The threats, though.
So.
Oh, I'm calling the police.
There's some discussion here about molecular biology. I wish Vera Dana Griffins a lot of good luck with that exam.
Me too.
It's not over. We're not over here. We're still doing things.
Yes.
I'll get so Midnight Guac wants to ask about Yusuke and Morgana, but yeah, those are things that you can ask on my blog. My blog is this is my blog, Neni Line at Tumblr. It's always Neni Line. Anyway, so Kurt Richards says all of you are so good at voiceovers. Ah, thanks. It's so sweet. And now, Kurt Richard asks, so creepiest boss in Persona games per game.
Frey.
Persona 1 is definitely...
really, it's Igor in every game.
Persona 1 is definitely Pandora, because she looks like some kind of worm with a vagina, with the face of a girl in the vagina.
Go on.
And Persona 2, Angel Joker definitely, because his body is reversed and it's really creepy. Generally, Persona 1 and Persona 2 have the creepiest designs.
Go on.
Persona 3?
Now tell me more about how they're shaped.
No!
I'm being creepy because it's Halloween.
Thank you.
That's the first, and that's the only time anyone will thank me for being creepy.
So what do you think? What do you think is the creepiest boss in Persona 3? Because I already answered Persona 1 and Persona 2.
I mean, I'm gonna stick with Igor in every game, but in three specifically,
yeah.
Which one is the moon boss that you fight at the mall? The one with damn it.
The one that crashes Reese's concert?
Wait, Reese's? No.
Yes, yeah, she says in Persona 4 that her...
Oh yeah, she was gonna appear there. Oh, I forgot. But yeah, he was freaky.
Yeah, because it has like these tentacles that go everywhere.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, the others were weird too, but at least you could tell their shape and all. And sometimes it was even cool, like the duel that was the tank. That was really cool.
I actually was more scared of Nick's avatar, simply because it was my Prince Ryoji, and I was like, no, baby, I don't want to hurt you. Help!
It's been too long since I played Persona 3, to be honest.
Okay, then you say Persona 4, creepiest boss.
Oh, creepiest boss? Okay.
Yeah.
This is Halloween, so.
Yeah.
Cool boy.
I can't think of a creepy boss of it, actually.
Well, the one that made me most uncomfortable, I guess, is Reese's.
That one was really Shadow Teddy for me.
Yeah, that's also a good one.
Because just, holy shit! It looks like Teddy! It's shaped like Teddy!
Suddenly enormous thing that sinks into pit.
Yes! It's like, oh my god, this is like what I would draw when I was trying to be edgy about the character.
One that I also, not creepy, but one that I hate is Mitsuo's baby thing.
Oh god, that.
That's
Builds wall. It's like the Trump shadow.
The greatest game of all time.
I am the best main character.
Midnight Warcraft in the chat says Shadow Teddy is like Chucky. Like, you know, the doll from the horror movies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And now Persona 5, which Wendy hasn't played, but we have. Actually, which...
I don't know if any one of them is
I know
really
which one was the least intimidating, because that was Madarame. Because what the hell was that?
Oh yeah.
What the
I think that's the only one I know how he looks, and yeah, he looks goofy as well.
What the hell was that even?
He's all about peace and happiness.
Midnight Warcraft in the chat says Kamoshida is the creepiest boss in Persona 5, but...
Yeah, I mean,
he looks really creepy, but...
He's more like this repulsing than creepy.
The Grail. The Grail.
Maybe.
I think I found the Grail really creepy. Just because it was... You thought it was an inanimate object? Nope, it's another evil deity trying to kill everything.
Yeah, but yeah. I don't know, it's not...
Sorry for the spoilers!
It's not really unnerving as such, but yeah.
I thought it was pretty unnerving. Mostly because it was an inanimate object. I immediately felt compelled to compare it to Mikodatana, who in the myth is also an inanimate object because she's supposed to be a necklace. And she has elements of that in the game as well, in Dancing All Night. So, but just her intentions and the Grail's intentions were like complete opposites. So it kind of like it was a nice contrast, I thought.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so Persona Q, creepiest boss.
Elizabeth.
I was thinking about that.
You mean when she's possessed by Zeus?
No, just Elizabeth.
Okay, good. Good to know. I thought the best friend was very creepy.
I don't know, I don't remember many of them, to be honest.
I think you didn't even finish the game.
No, I didn't.
Then you probably didn't fight the best friend.
I was in Sweaty Town.
Yeah, you didn't.
Running under legs.
Yeah, you missed it. You didn't get to the best friend yet. Just let me tell you, it's very creepy. Oh, the friendly doctor.
I remember him.
Yes, he was.
Vaguely.
The chat just brought him up. He was amazing. Just because he even looked like... You could tell what he was supposed to be, because he looked exactly like... Imagine you are under anesthetics and on the table, and you're waking up and are in pain, and you see the silhouettes of the doctors and nurses above you. That's how they would look.
Yeah, that was good.
Amazing.
Oh, but the FOV that chases you, though.
That one? Oh god, that one! You mean the aborted baby?
Yeah.
Oh god!
It just chases you, and it falls down behind you. And it's like... I don't want to fight you! Go away!
Let's go to the final fanfic. Which is Wendy's pick. It's a Kingdom Hearts fanfic by the name Warning Left Ignored.
Yeah, this one is not well known at all, but it is scary in a way that no other fic so far has been before. Yeah. You will notice when you start getting absolutely... you notice when the dialogue hits, because then you probably want to leave the stream.
Don't worry, we're gonna ruin it by stupid voices.
Please. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to narrate this one. Okay, let's go. Everything was going great. Everybody was laughing, and nobody seemed to care about the TVs above us telling us the daily news. I myself was too busy.
President has been impeached.
Oh wait. Everyone turns to the screen. Hold on, just a moment.
Technical difficulties, you guys.
Well, yeah. Unexpected.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I'll continue.
No problem.
Okay. I myself was too busy scanning the room for my boyfriend, Sora.
Hold on! Hold on!
Objection.
Hold the moment there. Is this
Yes.
a self-insert?
Absolutely. Yeah, go on.
This is a self-insert.
Yes. Apparently.
I am terrified.
Well, no, it's not that. I mean, the character itself is not the self-insert, but it obviously has tones of that. So yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Thank you. I have succeeded. I have spooked you.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, there you go. This is for showing me the Black Knight.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Go
Anyway.
on. Carry on, please.
Let's carry on.
I hadn't seen him since the break. Both our parents lived in Destiny Island, and somehow none of us could seem to make time to visit each other. Though we did promise that once we got back to Twilight Town's boarding school, we would spend most of the time together, if not all. So there I was, sitting in the grand dining hall at one of the long maple dining tables, scanning through everybody to see if a certain spiky hairy brunette with purple with blue eyes.
Making it worse than it already is.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, ladies.
I was probably gonna say something about purple pros, and then I was like, nope. It got in my mind. It's not that bad though. Students were coming and going, happily greeting people they hadn't seen in a while, and some guiding new students through the building.
Get out of this building.
Save yourself. I managed to spot my best friend Sophie. She had her brunette hair in her traditional curls at the end, and wearing a new yellow dress. Once she managed to make eye contact with me, a big grin appeared on my face, spontaneously. I need to work on that, see a doctor. And I knew she had a ton of adventures I wanted to share. She skipped her ways towards me, still with that big grin.
And then
Question.
she whipped you with the whip because that's the only time she skips.
There we go.
Question.
I
Yeah.
have so much to tell you.
Is this an established character in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Selfie is
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of the Final Fantasy kids.
Oh, okay.
She's one
Yeah.
of... You played the first game. She's one of the three you can battle for training for like 2 XP on Destiny Island.
To be fair, it's only in the very beginning of the game, and you'll never see them again until.
I am terrible with square characters.
She's
It's fine.
basically she's just a tutorial training racket doll.
Oh, so she's about to tell you how to steer the camera. Okay, gotcha.
Now she does ask a very philosophical question in the beginning.
Oh
which
yeah,
I don't remember right now, but yes.
What's the most important thing in life for you?
Actually, yes, it was that one.
Nailed it.
So, Wendy, continue.
Triple, you nailed it. Congrats. Anyway, Selfie squealed once she got to where I was and sat down with me.
Shishi.
Really?
I tried to sound interested, but I doubt that Selfie would even notice any hint of sarcasm. Yes, that made sense.
Yeah. What? Okay. Sure.
There we go, now you get it. My mind was wondering where Sora could have been, or if there was any excuse that could cause him not to be here.
Yeah!
She said before taking in a huge breath to spill everything that had happened in the
Oh
last
my
few
god, it
months.
is Neni.
Thank you! Thank you!
Oh, dude.
Exposed by my best friend. Thank you.
I'm doing my job. Just doing my job.
In your own stream too, I would fire him. Triple, how dare you.
Yeah.
I can't fire him, he's too valuable an asset.
You can't fire me, I quit.
No.
Oh, my.
Sorry.
No, it's great.
We should continue or we will never finish this.
Yeah. This is going great already. But it's even.
We read my mind. Which is very empty right now. Oh wait, no, we weren't. We were at the last 2 months.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's me. Oh, okay, good. I met this really cute guy. No, I don't remember his name. But it might have been Marco or Titus. Oh, Titus was the other cute guy I saw.
Yeah.
I also found this really cute dress shop.
Tell me more.
That's where I found this dress at.
Oh.
She pulled on her dress, which looked identical to most of the other dresses she owned, to show me.
Wonderful.
Selfie kept rambling on. Yeah, this is horror, by the way. Selfie kept.
I am terrified.
He's not kidding. It literally says it here.
Selfie kept rambling on about every single event since the start of the break, as my eyes kept scanning the room for Sora, and I tried my best to look interested.
Yeah.
On any normal day, Selfie's adventure. Yep.
I was just thinking, this isn't Selfie. This is Amy Rose from Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, it's Selfie. No, it's Selfie. Yeah.
Yeah. The one who's Amy Rose is the other character, which yeah, there we go.
I hope Selfie has a phone that she takes selfies with.
God damn it.
Let's continue.
It's great. On any normal day, Selfie's adventures would deserve my undivided attention. Just not at the moment.
Hey, Kyrie! Are you listening to me? Oh my god, the main character is Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Wait, Kyrie is voiced by Triple.
Yep.
Selfie shouted at me, causing other students to look in our direction.
Sorry, Self. It's just I haven't seen Sora anywhere, and I didn't get to see him during the break.
I explained.
Oh well, I heard that he might be a little late from Wiku. Something had to do with his dad being in a business meeting, and his mom making dinner. Not that he
and looking for Sora. Wait, why did Riku tell you, but not me? I tried to not get. Oh.
Yeah, no, there's no.
I tried not to get hurt by the fact nobody told me, not even Sora.
Perfect. Impeccable writing, impeccable punctuation.
Yes.
I don't know, maybe they were afraid that you would get really upset if they told you.
Selfie mischievously grinned. I was taken back by such behavior. What was she trying to hide from me? That's not a question. I nodded and continued to search the room with my eyes, as Selfie continued to tell me the rest of her adventures. My heart sank down into my chest, where it probably wasn't yet. When I tried, I still couldn't find the familiar brunette. All the other students were happily
exchanging. Wait, so Sora is a girl?
I guess, yes. All the other students were happily exchanging their own experience with fellow classmates. Some even going as far as exchanging gifts from trips they took with their family, or a birthday that might have taken place over the break. Some of the girls were even with their boyfriends cuddling at one of the father tables.
The father tables?
Yes, father tables.
That sounds inappropriate.
Also, Vadana Griffin in the chat asks, are all those wheelies and cutes really in there? Just the wheelies, the cutes
yes.
are
A third, no, not all of them are there, but there is one that goes like 4 at once. One girl,
they are totally all there, don't lie.
Yeah. Assume everything we're saying is true. Actually, I thought they would be viewing this somehow, since it's free.
Oh, good point.
Are they then?
What? Oh yeah, they are seeing it, but I'm surprised. Maybe it actually should be perfectly readable if you have it in full screen mode.
Huh.
That might be an issue. Yeah. Please do tell us if it'd be better if she zoomed in or something.
Yeah, tell me if I should make the window bigger. I mean, it's kind of late now, but let's continue.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. But in this eventuality, they call word for yes. Every single one of those cubes were there. Now, one girl that dressed in all white with short blonde hair was leaning against a guy with blonde spiky hair wearing a white jacket. The guy had his hands wrapped around her, and they were laughing at something. When the blonde girl looked up at him in a position for him to kiss her, envy swam through my body. Why couldn't Sora be here? My eyes quickly shifted away. Swan. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Envy Swan, you are late.
My eyes quickly shifted away at the scene of the couple about to kiss. Sophie frowned at the lack of attention she was receiving. She sat back in the huge brown maple chair and gave out a loud sigh of disappointment. I gave her an apologetic look and decided to forget about Sora for a while. Seems impossible at this point.
So tell me about this guy, Sora. I mean Waka.
Oh my god! He's like such a god with his sun-kissed skin, well-defined muscles, and bright orange hair.
She excitedly responded, then continued.
He's like on the soccer team at his school, and like too bad he doesn't go to our school, like.
Yeah.
And all.
Too bad.
This is exactly how I read this, and I'm glad that without even saying anything, Neni just picked up and just went through the perfect way. She is sniffled.
Is that me or is that her?
I think that's Karia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Why would Selfie want to get with Riku?
I don't know.
Don't you get it? They're girls. What else do girls do?
Except talk about boys all the time.
Wield keyblades!
Oh gosh!
There we go.
You'll still probably have a shot with Riku, probably.
Knowing quite honestly that Riku thought she was crazy and didn't fit his standards for a girlfriend.
You really think so? So
her eyes lit up.
So Riku is like Sonic in this, and she's Amy.
Yeah, why not up?
Why not?
Yeah, why not up?
At that moment, I felt someone tap on my shoulder. I looked behind, expecting to see maybe Riku or Yuna. Oh, my other best friends. Screw you, Pain. And to my surprise, it was a very familiar spiky-haired brunette with blue eyes.
Is that the only way they can describe Sora?
Apparently.
As a girl, yes.
Yes.
Sora stood there wearing a black jacket with some yellow and red on it, black pants.
Was he a brunette with blue eyes?
Holding flowers.
That is very important information. Never ever skip it.
How am I supposed to identify him if I don't know his eye color and his hair?
My heart skipped a beat at the scene before me, and I could feel my face becoming red like my hair. I should get that checked. He smiled his sweet smile, looking at me with those warm blue eyes.
Actually, blue is a cold color? But okay.
Don't you get it? Those are not cold blue eyes.
Don't you talk about Sora that way!
So, who's gonna be Sora? Actually, let me be Sora. I'll try to give you best Haley Joel Osment impression.
Please.
I see
I trust
that.
you.
Oh, we're wrong. Thanks, Sel, for covering for me.
Sora laughed a little.
My voice actor is way too old for this role. Sorry, my voice keeps breaking. No, I will never go to what this. It was a little tricky getting past all this security.
Oh my god, Sora.
Was all I could manage to get out as I got up to hug him. Sora held on to me tightly as I rested my head on my shoulder, taking in his mesmerizing scent.
She acts like he just came back from Vietnam. And seeing how this worked, like how this fic has gone so far, I assume that keyblades are not a thing in this. So I assume he's not just coming back from the second Keyblade War. So this makes no sense.
Oh yeah, only now it makes no sense. Yeah, it's true.
Oh my god, Sora is here.
He tried to carefully not poke in the back with the flowers, but it was failing. I didn't care, as long as he was here with me. His lips met the top of my head as he kissed me softly, like he always did when we were just hugging.
So is her mouth on her head?
Let's assume not.
Maybe she's
and she just got her brain is melting because Sora's here.
Oh my god, Sora is so sorry.
I'm so sorry I wasn't here earlier.
I'll never forgive you. Sora whispered in my ear.
That's how he whispers.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Sophie giggled.
It's Riku now, so...
We need... Okay, you do him and you do this. We just established that Riku is Sonic the Hedgehog, so you know what to do.
Ah, gross! You guys should get a room!
This comment was made from none other but Riku himself.
No, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog playing Riku. Yes. I let go of Sora to turn around to greet Riku, one of my friends who I had known since I was 5 along with Sora. Riku stood there with long silver hair wearing a
Oh my god!
in baggy jeans. He always had a bad boy look to him, which everybody at school avoided confrontation with him, in fear he might actually do something to them. Today was different though. He actually looked amused.
So basically, and now every time Riku is mentioned, this exact description of his appearance needs to be given, because otherwise we would... How are we supposed to identify him?
There we go. Yeah, well...
Kill me.
Kurt Richard in the chat. There's no description for Riku's shoes. How are we supposed to visualize him?
Oh no!
How dare she? She didn't notice his shoes! Fake!
Fake Kyrie!
Veridana Griffin in the chat. Get a room is a pretty reasonable response to people making out in the hallways. Well, yeah, that's because Riku tends to be the only character who's actually written with a brain in these fanfics. But we have ruined this too. So our job is done. Let's continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you too, Riku. I don't know how to voice Sora. I just know that I don't want to give Haley Joel awesome advantage. Retire! Give him a new voice actor. I'm sorry.
Isn't it always? Oh, by the way, like the new hairstyle, Kyrie.
I blushed at the compliment. Nobody else seemed to notice.
Oh, so that's what was different. I thought you had a new hat.
Sophie exclaimed. I thought I had a new head. Yeah, the mouth on the brow really threw me off. As we established before.
Yeah.
I rolled my eyes at her, ignoring the fact that my best friend was sometimes well. We all sat down at the maple table and got caught up on the events that took place. Sora, as it turned out, helped his father with his business and getting it back on track. Riku had gotten a temporary job to prove to his parents that he was somewhat responsible. Sophie continued on to talk
For the last time, Mom, I am not going to destroy the world again. Jeez, you do that one time and nobody trusts you with anything anymore.
Exactly. Sophie continued on about walking Tidus. Should I go Tidus? Yeah, because you said Tidus before. And how much of a god they look like.
That's because I don't know how to pronounce Tidus.
Actually, nobody knows.
I always pronounce Tidus.
It's supposed to be Tidus, but they also use Tidus, and nobody actually knows.
So yeah, it's up for debate. Yeah. Unfortunately for her, Tidus was actually going to his school, to this school, and happened to walk by. We were all laughing and having a good time until the whole room went silent as the TVs above us flashed with breaking news.
Okay.
Okay, you.
I was fine with that voice.
A serial killer has escaped from prison after killing 4 of his inmates.
Oh my god!
Was all I could manage to say, too shocked about what I was hearing. Selfie was too stunned to even talk, which was unusual.
He was regularly convicted for the murders of 5 people. 2 children, and was sent to life in prison.
How the hell did these serial killer escape from prison?
Riku commented.
It is best to stay indoors, especially at night. Children shouldn't be left outside by themselves, and shouldn't walk home alone either.
We should be fine, right? I mean, with all the security the school has.
Selfie insisted.
Are they in prison school or something? Like, especially because Sora earlier was like, I had to try sneak the flowers past security. What?
They're all in prison. That's the twist.
It's twist ending. Everybody's actually the killers, except for the killer.
Well, they are in a boarding school in was it Twilight Town? Because if it is, yeah, there's probably killers around. I mean, don't mess around with this.
I would kill for an actual Keyblade on nobody in this fanfic right now.
Oh, so it's you escaped.
Yeah.
Okay, let's finish this up.
Here is a photo of this man. If you see him, contact the authorities immediately. He is a very dangerous person.
Damn it. I was hoping it was Namine. For no reason. A photo of a very sickly man with long black hair and an unshaven face appeared on the screen.
Okay, long black hair, unshaven face.
Terra?
No, Terra is shaven.
Terra has a shaven face. Unless he's like...
Well, maybe not with this, what I know.
Yeah, who knows?
But I can't think of anybody with black hair. At least not.
I think it might be a generic... Like...
come on. You could have done anything and you... This is where you put the OC!
Yeah.
Come on,
you make a Kingdom Hearts fic and you make a plot important person.
You could have made it Xehanort! Jeez.
It's probably Xehanort.
It's the 13th vessel we have founded. Okay, continue. Oh, this is me. There's a ton of people he could possibly go after, and trying to get into there would be too difficult to even bother. I don't even know what he's trying to say.
Sora reassured Selfie and I sat there, too shocked to even take it all in. With that, everybody went back to their usual selves in the dining hall.
They went back to their usual selves.
It's like the High End Daisy comic. Somebody got killed, now go home.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that there's a serial killer escaped. What's the first thing they're gonna do? They're probably gonna kill again. You know, that's what they do after all.
Yeah.
They didn't escape just, to escape.
No. Now they're gonna go get someone.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, yeah, this is spooky. I hope it spooked some people enough.
Miles Edgewood in the chat. Sion with a beard. She was trying to get away from Kairi somehow.
Yep.
For some people, she looks like Sora. For some people, she looks like a serial killer.
We also Kurt Richard asked, wasn't Riku the shonen product guy in Kingdom Hearts? He was more like the shonen rival guy in Kingdom Hearts, who accidentally ended the world because he was kind of bored. That's a thing that happens.
That's very true.
Way to go, Riku.
He's actually a pretty cool guy when he's not trying to end the world.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway, that was amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not as well known as the one that you brought in. But
it was great. Okay, so those are our 3 picks of fanfics. Do the both of you still have some time? That's the first question.
I do.
I guess, yes.
Okay, then, let us do the thing. I brought this up to you guys before. Here it is. This is something chat, listen up. You guys asked, you know. This is something we need your input for. This is a website called the Fanfic Maker. It calls itself a prestigious site for pointless stories. Basically what this is a random generator for terrible fanfics. All you do is enter the fandom, the names for the characters, and the genre and everything, then you hit enter, and you get beauty. Just beauty.
And the beast.
Yeah, sometimes.
So, if we still have time, this is gonna be our final challenge this very spooky night. Do we understand the dangers to our sanity?
No.
Well, no, but whoever reads that stuff, come on.
You've got a point, let's do this. Okay, dear chat, we are doing this together. Line for line, we're going to enter everything together. Are we going to use a preset? The presets are Avatar: The Last Airbender, Breaking Bad, Classic Doctor Who, Death Note, Earthbound, Fire Emblem, Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know what HIM.
Actually, it goes like on. It goes from A to Z, left to right. So it starts Ace Attorney, Attack on Titan, Avatar: The Last Airbender. But that's a lot of things to name anyway.
Well, anyway,
can you actually just zoom into it and people can see and be like, oh god, this is that.
Miles Edgeworth requests the Ace Attorney preset, which is no surprise.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
It includes murder. We like murder.
But we also have the Sonic AM preset, and the Pokemon preset, and the One Piece preset, and the Avengers preset, and the Splatoon preset!
How long is the result? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because if it's not very long, we can always see more than one.
That is true. Oh, there's also a My Little Pony preset.
Yeah, I saw that.
Chat wanted Ace Attorney, we're doing Ace Attorney.
Okay, we're doing Ace Attorney first. So, but that doesn't mean we have to keep all the presets the same as before. So, we're keeping the fandom Ace Attorney.
Yes. Yes.
Setting: any caveman era, fantasy era, future era, medieval era, modern era, modern fantasy era, or Victorian era. Which do we go for?
What do you say, chat?
You think if we go medieval era, it actually writes Daigekute Saiba?
That would be amazing.
I hope to go like witch trials.
So yeah, that'd be interesting.
Modern fantasy. They want modern fantasy. We do modern fantasy.
Okay.
So, the hero's name. We don't necessarily need to stay with Ace Attorney here. So, who should be the hero of our story? Right now it's Phoenix.
They're gonna request Larry, aren't they?
God damn
it. Miles probably will. No, I mean, Miles, I quite.
Let's try not to pick anything from Ace Attorney, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. We'll see what they say.
Well, we got lots of Ace Attorney picks already. We got Maya, we got Athena, we got Mia.
Okay.
Actually, let's go with Mia. Mia is always great.
Sure.
Also, I just wanted to point out that here under female sidekick 2 in the preset, it says my face ghost. So
my face.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna copy this. So we're doing Maya. Okay. Main character, it will be Mia, but I'm just copying Maya's preset. Good. The hero's superpower is... Right now it's objecting. Should we keep that or should it change?
Oh, that's them.
Mouse, I put in the chat. My face ghost. sees ghosts suggests Verdana Griffin in the chat.
Do it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this is appropriate. This is Halloween after all.
It's perfect. So, hero's hobby. Right now it says justice. Oh wait, and I need to change hero's sex because right now Mia is male. Now she's female. So.
Good.
There we go.
Okay, so hero's hobby. Right now it's justice.
Tracking down homicidal maniacs.
Yeah. Being dead.
Being dead.
Triple, please.
How about this this hiding evidence in clocks? Hiding evidence in clocks.
Is that in from chat?
The chat suggests justice and cats and burgers and spirit channeling. That's it's Maya. We need Mia.
I mean, her hobby could be spirit channeling. It's just that she can't properly do it, but she likes seeing people do it.
Actually, didn't it say in the first game that she was technically better at it than Maya? She just quit.
Did it?
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
I don't remember either.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Maya said that in the first game.
That's cool. I wouldn't remember yet.
Kurt Richard, I thought I left the dad jokes behind with the Persona 3 fandom.
Oh dear.
Actually, I'm going with the Thinker. She did a lot of the Thinker, especially to the head.
Oh my god.
Okay, hero's hometown.
You could say that hobby got to her head.
Hero's hometown. Right now it says Los Angeles.
Surely it should be the Korean. Wait, which born there?
Kurt Richard, the Thinker was the statue, the clock that she was hit on the head with. Kurt Richard suggests Pallet Town.
Do it.
Okay, let's do this.
We never knew, but Mia was secretly from Pallet Town.
She caught them all.
She did, and then she retired, and then she went after criminals.
And then she caught them all again in real life. Except criminals.
Except criminals, yeah.
Hero's homeworld. Right now it says Earth.
Tamriel.
I don't quite want to do this. But
Tell
I'm
you.
for the chat.
Internet.
The internet. A spiritual plane.
Oh no, I'm waiting on the chat too. I'm just throwing it.
The chat suggests Hyrule.
Do it.
Yes.
Okay. But Earth is fine.
Neni, it doesn't make sense, okay? It's
Hyrule.
the point.
Hyrule, okay.
Yes.
Don't get too precious about this fanfic that you're not
Kurt
doing
Richards
right.
also suggests Venus.
It's...
It's either majority or come for serve.
Let's just go with Hyrule. It's not that like it's gonna factor into it too much. So, female sidekick number 1. Who's Mia face female sidekick number 1?
I hope it's Charlie.
Charlie the plant.
Oh, Charlie's female? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter.
I don't know. The plants have genders.
I mean, if they see themselves as such, sure.
It's chat's choice anyway.
The chat wants Maya definitely as a female sidekick, so I will make Charlie the male sidekick number 1.
No, but okay.
Yeah, it has slots for like 4 of them.
Yeah, we have slots, sidekick slots. So we have Maya and Charlie the plant. Who is the second female sidekick?
Dahlia.
Dahlia. Okay. I can go with this.
The irony.
I can go with this.
This will be the worst thing ever.
If I using a nickname, I'm going to use Dolly as a nickname for Dahlia.
Oh my god, no. Also, don't take my word for it.
Yeah, but this one is too good. I can't do this one. So now we need a second male sidekick.
Yeah, a second one. Right now it's Larry Butts. They might not change.
We have Apollo here, but that one was suggested together with Athena, who we don't have in here now.
Damn it.
Miles Edgeworth also really wanted Trucy, and I'm sorry for no Trucy, but Dahlia.
Dolly.
Grossberg.
Dahlia.
Grossberg.
Chad wants Grossberg?
Yeah, Chad wants Grossberg. Well, except for Viradana Griffin, who's like, ooh.
Okay, go Grossberg.
Oh!
It makes sense, I suppose, but then again, we're far from make sense anymore.
I mean, Grossberg makes too much sense. We need something that doesn't make sense. Give me something that doesn't make sense, Chad.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's true.
So, Grossberg makes too much sense. Check Grimaya.
I wish I knew who that was.
I think it's isn't that the guy from Spirit of Justice? The super secret Grimaya? Who thought he was better than everyone else?
Oh, yeah, okay.
The one who thought he was better than everyone else. And then he was kicked off the team. Shall we go with him?
Sure. I don't even remember.
Oh,
sure.
Oh no! Maya channeling Miles' dad, Gregory Edgeworth. Will Prowers. And
okay.
Veridana Griffin, you confused us. You mean Magnific Grimaya. So we have the choice between Magnific Grimaya, Gregory Edgeworth, and Will Powers. And Westberg.
Damn it. That is tough. That is a tough choice.
That is tough. Which one is the spookiest?
Magnific Grimaya. Actually, Gregory, because he's a ghost.
Do it.
Gregory really is a ghost. Yeah.
Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Wait, channeled Gregory Edgeworth. Kurt Richard has to go. See ya, bye.
Thanks for watching or listening or whatever it was.
Yeah, thanks for standing.
Thanks for everything. So, villain. Right now it says Damon Gant.
Oh, wait. I was watching that for a second. I can't believe I did that.
It's entrenched in your DNA from your role-playing days.
Oh yeah. No, Neni, you don't understand. I thought a completely different music, but just as ominous.
More
thanks,
ominous.
Triple.
You're welcome.
But Veridana Griffin says Larry Butts.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Because
Larry...
something's melted, and so
it's usually the butts.
Is there a second villain?
Nah, there's only one.
There's no second villain. Von Kama would be too obvious, I'm sorry.
I wanted to say Dr. House.
Amazing. Amazing.
Should we do that?
No. That can't.
Okay, then not.
It's the chat's choice. Yeah.
The MacGuffin.
Is it Megatama right now?
It
No,
says
right now
the
it's the
evidence right
evidence.
now.
Oh, okay.
Speed of plot.
Speed of plot.
No, not that. The first part.
That one is from our role-playing days, dear people.
I know, yeah, it was. Oh man. I wasn't even there and I got emotionally.
I'm scarred for life.
So, what is our MacGuffin? Right now it says the evidence.
Oh, this is cool.
Lawyer's badge. Lawyer's badge. Yes, attorney's badge.
Do it.
Attorney badge. Yeah.
Okay, now we need the relationship.
The relationship?
Yeah, we need to have like a pairing. Of these characters we have here, we need to pair 2 of them up.
Oh, I see.
Charlie and...
I'm pretty sure you can do Charlie and himself, right?
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah. No, just to be sure, you know.
I mean, it's totally possible. We can totally do like Charlie and Charlie.
Yeah, see if they're recommended.
The recommendations are Charlie and Maya and Charlie and Larry.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay, hold on. Damn it, this is tough. I'm gonna say Charlie and Maya.
I was gonna say Larry.
Oh, damn it. We have a conundrum. Neni, you pick.
Charlie and Larry.
There we go.
Okay. It makes sense that he's the villain then.
You never
He's
loved
fighting
me.
for his love. So, now we need an
He's
amazing...
trying out everything in the world so he can get Charlie's attention.
So now we need, just need an amazing author name. Right now it says Serenity Dark Moon Raven. Let's go with, Hard Lawyer.
Shu Takumi.
Okay. Okay. Author sex, unspecified.
Yes.
And intro always. We don't. So now we just need to do the rating. So violence.
I don't know what these sliders mean.
The sliders are like how much of what is in the fic. So violence rating. How violent should this fic be?
It's rated T14.
But I don't know which side is more and which side is less.
Left is less. And
left. Oh, I see.
I'm pretty sure left is less.
Its attorney is T14.
Okay, then let's go all the way. Yeah, let's keep violence low. We already had 30 ages today. Ego rating. I guess this is about how much of a narcissist the author is.
Max.
Jesus. Oh, this is cool. If you click on the smaller candle on the side, you actually blow it out, and the page becomes darker.
Oh!
Spooky.
Oh,
Very
this is
spooky.
cool. Also, where Adana Griffin is, weren't some of the Ace Attorney games rated M?
Yeah, the later ones were.
Violence rating. Let's keep it down. Ace Attorney is funnier when it's trivialized, in my opinion. So now the sex
we
rating.
wouldn't want murders happening.
Yeah.
Sex rating.
Low? Question mark?
Triple can't take anymore.
We've had, your first pick kind of scarred us for life, so I can...
You can have it up if you want, I'm just saying.
I'm putting everything except for violence on max.
Oh god.
Yes. Yes.
There is a cliche rating too. This is gonna be great.
So
also,
are you
Neni,
ready
you're probably gonna have to read that by yourself because we might not be able to see it.
But Dana Griffin asks a very important question. Do you really want to read a sex scene between Larry and Charlie?
Yes.
Disgusting people.
You have to be certain of these things.
Are you guys ready to testify? This is your last chance.
Me or them? Or chat, I mean.
Everyone.
Yeah, the button to conclude this proceedings is called testify.
Okay.
Let's do
Sure.
this.
We're ready, Your Honor.
Here we go.
Oh, there's more though. You can change the text and all that shit.
Now I need to share the story with you guys so you can read it.
Yes, thank you.
Please, I wouldn't want to miss anything of that.
So, where do I get the link? I probably need to put it in a tweet. So
Neni, yeah. You should change the music to Ace Attorney music.
I probably should. Okay.
Put on
and I don't know what I put on.
Something.
Ace Attorney. Just this.
Put Garrett's theme.
No. Okay, good. There, 30 minutes version of it.
No. I'm sorry,
it's too little. Come on. It is more. He's always staring.
This is our grand finale today, you guys. So.
Swearing anyone?
Triple, what's your email? Oh, I probably shouldn't share this here.
Oh. You need my email for that?
No, I need to share it. I want to share the whole story, but...
Can you can just do this, copy the whole story, like, select everything there, copy to us in the Discord, and we can read it from there.
That is true. And
okay,
now this...
Sure.
I think the page just died.
You broke it.
I broke it. I broke the story!
Oh no, how could you?
Please don't tell me what to put everything in again.
No,
well,
it's all in.
Remember.
I can just make a new one. Yeah.
Sweet Lord Almighty.
We remember most of it though, so it doesn't take long to decide.
Wait, the data is still there. I just need to re-put it. Ah, this is a shame. So yes, here we have it. It's loading. Good.
My God.
So okay, can yes, it works. Okay, now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy all of. Don't die, Paige. Don't do this on me.
People, as you can see, it's a very dangerous proceeding to make fanfics. Please do it at your own risk. Don't try this at home. Or if you do, don't tell your parents. They might be disappointed.
It's the candles. The candles animations are too complex.
Sure.
I believe it.
The candles fell over and burned everything.
So let's do this again. This should have been easier than this. So,
yeah.
Good. Control and A. Good. Copy. And now I'm putting it into an editor document. And I'm going to save this to my Dropbox and share it with you guys.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can just put it on the Discord, and we'll be able to see there.
No, because the Discord doesn't allow to share so much of at once.
Oh yeah, there's a limit on the characters in there.
So now I can do this. So here is it, you guys. Here's our masterpiece.
The thing.
I called it the thing because it is. I could also have called it.
That's a disappointing movie.
Oh, you didn't like it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, I have it now. Let's go.
We got it. Somebody else joined the stream. Well, you came for the right moment. We just randomly generated Ace Attorney fanfiction, and we're going to see how it holds up.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Let's do this. So, okay. I'm doing the honors of narrating. Ace Attorney, Fight for the Future, by Shu Takumi. Author's note. I wrote this fic because I think the well-equipped Shu Takumi is really badass and wanted to write something with him in it.
So far, they're not wrong.
Yes.
A little later, the well-equipped Shutakumi was taking a shit. He was having trouble though. It felt like days passed and still no sign of release.
Oh no.
I think we put
I can see the effect of the ego glider.
of the ego meter. We have we're so
Who is voicing Shutakumi?
you.
Okay.
Oh dear.
We
Help! Christ, when is this epic poo gonna pass?
Verotina Griffin in the chat. Are you sure we did this right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The
Who wouldn't want
well-equipped
to see this?
Shutakumi exclaimed, his face wincing with effort. He made every effort in his little boy body to expel this demon thing from his womanly backside.
Sure.
What the fuck is...
It's something else, Triple, and you might have been having the same problem, but I can only think of Takumi with this, like the character.
I wish I could. I wish it wasn't.
I'm so sorry, Shutakumi, I didn't mean for this to happen.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
By this point, the well-equipped Shutakumi's poo tubes are all bent out of shape. It has been a bad day. Just as the well-equipped Shutakumi was going in for another push, without warning, the bathroom doors suddenly burst open unexpectedly. Yeepers! Okay,
it's yeah.
Wendy, you do this.
I don't know. I wasted this one already. I'll go with whatever. Well, hello! The well-equipped Shutakumi.
An enticing voice gasped from the doorway. A mysterious figure posed leaning against the doorframe. His deep, sensual voice, which the well-equipped Shutakumi knew immediately. His mind began racing and a nervous sweat began pouring from his face and... No!
Oh my god.
I thought this was about Charlie the Plant!
I'm sure he's showing up.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
Larry, but is that you? What are you doing still awake?
Just a moment, I need to move this a little bit so everybody can see this glory.
Oh
He
my
appeared
god.
in nothing but a towel, seemingly. We should not have put the sex meter up to high.
I warned you!
Yeah. Well,
Larry, okay, he appeared in nothing but a towel, seemingly ready to take a steamy shower. Maybe we should go back into a new one.
No, we're doing this. This is the spookiest thing ever.
the spookiest thing ever. Well, it always gets worse.
Miles in the chat.
No,
Sexy Larry is best Larry.
well, yeah, well.
Let's try this. Okay. He appeared in nothing but a towel, seemingly ready to take a steamy shower. However, he couldn't, with the well-equipped Shutakumi nearby. They were like family now. Larry Butts was like his father. And
No!
any sane person would never allow their own father to see them in the nude, right? Right? Shit!
Wait a minute. Oh, this is Larry, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I just got a
We brought
Discord
this
message.
upon ourselves.
Okay, let's continue. Oh yeah, this is. They probably knew it was a not safe for work stream as soon as we.
I hope so.
I think
Maybe we
the
should
perfect
redo this.
pretty.
No!
I'm looking through this and it's not getting better.
Of
No,
course
that's
not.
that's what I was telling you. It doesn't get any. But you decide.
actually, the
You made this choice.
well, the characters we did still show up. We just need to get through this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go. What's up with Neni?
Like that matters.
Like, come on, man! You have to work for this.
Sure.
Oh, oh! I felt dirty from masturbating all day. You ever feel dirty? The well-equipped Shutakumi?
Yes. I mean, no, never.
The well-equipped Shutakumi. This is his name now.
Yeah. That's the ego fighter for you.
He became so immensely worked up, he cleaned his colon clear of the demon feces that had been clogging it up. His voice also cracked like he was 13 again, but in comparison to the loud flatulence, he just... This is not sexy!
Oh, you were disappointed. You wanted it to be sexy, huh?
No, I wanted it to be. I don't know what I expected. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? Larry Butts hurt though, and giggled like an adorable baby girl love. It sent tingles all up the well-equipped Shutakumi's spine. I'm so sure that you put Charlie the plant in there.
He's coming.
But
Oh, you've always been the shy one in the family, the well-equipped Shutakumi.
the well-equipped Shutakumi was not shy at all. He defeated Larry Bloods and blew up his evil machines for Christ's sake. Oh. What?
Uh-huh.
I think it's alluding to a plot that may or may not have happened.
It's
because he was the villain.
Yeah.
And now he suddenly found himself speechless. Was he going to see his metaphorical father literally naked? Little did he know that he was merely a sprinkle on the banana split of carnal pleasure that was to come. What?
Yep.
But this is not the pairing I put!
I know. This is the author self-inserting themselves.
No, now I started to think that there was something wrong with the... But I'm just skimming through this. I'm not sure.
Veradana Griffin, this is supposed to be a fantasy Ace Attorney fic, right?
You tell me.
You know.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Larry.
It's not getting better.
No,
Miles,
I really like the fact that there are some. There's one part there where there's a character called Jar Fauchejar that we definitely didn't put in.
Yeah, but looking at the data in the URL, this is what we put in. The fic generator just ran with it. It's self-aware. It did its own thing.
I suppose, yeah. Well, we've done a good showing of what it's capable of. I'm sure people would.
I think I did a
like
I think I made a mistake.
No, this is.
I accidentally did it. Oh. No, let's continue. We brought this upon ourselves.
Oh, I try to stop you, but no.
Unless Wendy really wants to stop.
No, I mean we can go on if you think it's better. Wait, is it my part yet? Sorry, I was skimming ahead.
Yeah, it's your part. I think so.
The shy and excitable one.
Oh yeah, I found it. The shy and excitable one.
Said Larry Butts, finishing the sentence he started earlier.
What the?
And before the well-equipped Shutakumi could send a third word out of his mouth. Can we skip these 2 paragraphs? Can we skip those 2 paragraphs?
Hang on, Randy's busy.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna skip, then we might as well redo it, to be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, and others, we give up. We can't do this. This is now we can't. It was a valiant attempt.
Yeah, sorry.
We made it in a few paragraphs, but we can't do this.
No, I messed up. I should have left a while ago.
Why?
Well, it's fine. Sorry, but I'll have to leave now.
Well, I guess this ends our adventures. We had a good run, but we were defeated. We were thwarted.
In the end, isn't it the unknown that's the scariest thing of all? Knowing what we didn't read?
You guys in the chat, thank you for whatever just happened.
And have a spooky continued day/night.
Yes.
Yes, we didn't want to spook you like the whole way, you know. Then it wouldn't be time left for candies and the other spooking stuff. But yeah, take care, man.
Thank you, and good night. Goodbye.
Farewell.